Do you want to know a secret? So I am not wearing a turtleneck. I'm not wearing a mock neck. I'm wearing, what would this be? This is like mock squared. So look at this. This is not real. I'm not trying to flash you. I'm just trying to show you this. So yeah, if you want to give people the illusion that you're wearing a turtleneck, but you don't want to wear a turtleneck because you live in San Diego and it's freaking feels like summer right now, you can still give that illusion without overheating yourself with this. Cool. So, hi. My name is Zauda and welcome back to another anti-haul. If you're brand new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, give this video a like, and leave a comment down below. So yeah, there's been a lot of makeup releases that I don't want to buy, and I feel like you should not buy either. So I'm gonna start out with the brand that I used to love, and now I am just very confused by them. So let's talk Milk Makeup. They launched their, what are these? There's something chalk. Colored chalk. Chalk is never a good thing. Chalky is never a good thing with makeup. I don't want my makeup to look chalky. I don't want to apply a product that resembles chalk on my face. Like, chalk belongs on the driveway, on cement, maybe on hair. When I saw this, I was just like, there's some good things. So packaging is biodegradable. There's no plastic. It's just made up of, I think, of a cardboard component that you just kind of peel off. So that's cool. That's innovative. But every single color looks like an early 2000s shimmer that has like chunky shimmer. The colors just, again, look kind of boring. They threw in the blue and the green just so you could be like, here you go, here's some color. Overall, I find them extremely boring, and I do feel like these are the replacements. It might be wrong, but this is what they were known for. The eye pigments, a little goes a long way. Like, literally just a dot goes a long way, and I feel like this is like the new replacement. I don't think it's gonna be that good. I've only seen one person try them out, and it really didn't look all that good. So I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with Milk Makeup. They used to be the quirky, cool brand, and now they're just a brand existing in Sephora. They've just become super underwhelming. And talking about underwhelming Milk Makeup products, they recently also launched, there was like 2 launches in the last month, a lip plumper. Again, wow, lip plumpers. It's mostly a gloss, but yeah. I feel like lip glosses are the lip product right now, which is kind of weird because we're mostly wearing face masks, but it is what it is. I do prefer a more hydrated lip nowadays as opposed to a dry matte liquid lipstick. So yeah, they launched their lip plumpers. They look fine, but honestly, you can get the same effect by just spending like $6 at the drugstore. There's a lot of great lip glosses in the drugstore. You have, if you want a lip plumper, Milani has great lip plumpers. If you want a good lip gloss, the Maybelline Lifter glosses are nice. This is by Hard Candy. Both of these are like $6. I think e.l.f. also has a lip plumper, so what are you doing, Milk Makeup? Just, I don't know. I wish they would just stick to being the weird, quirky brand, but they just, I don't know if that was the most lucrative thing. I really did not have this in my 2021 makeup release bingo card. Not that I have one, but I should probably have one. So Too Faced released a lipstick called Lady Balls. Lady Balls. So yeah, they released a lipstick. The lipsticks themselves look fine. I mean, red lipstick is red lipstick, it's fine. But the name, Lady Balls, it just brings out the inner child in me who thinks balls is funny. And I'm just kind of like imagining in my head going out to lunch, applying your lipstick, and your friend asks you, hey, what are you wearing? What are you applying? And then you just look at her and you're like, oh, this is Lady Balls. What? Yeah, so by now you probably know that Urban Decay released yet another naked palette. This time it's Naked Wild West. Packaging actually It looks kind of cool. Maybe it's not my aesthetic, but I'm not mad at the snake skin packaging. It's kind of interesting. But the thing that pisses me off the most is that Urban Decay has an iconic like shade called Midnight Cowboy. Literally there's Midnight Cowboy everything. There's eyeshadow, there is the glitter things, the liquid glitter, the glitter that comes in like an eyeliner component. Yeah, there's a Midnight Cowboy. I even have a Midnight Cowboy brow finish that they sent me last year or so. So yeah, Midnight Cowboy, that's like their thing. And the fact that Midnight Cowboy is not in a Wild West palette, like what the hell? Am I the only one that is pissed off that Midnight Cowboy is not in this palette? The palette itself, it's not my thing. It has those like 2 teal shades and then some warmer neutrals. Like it's fine. But yeah, Midnight Cowboy not being part of this. There's Cowboy Rick. Who's Rick? Who's Cowboy Rick? None of these colors really inspire me. But Midnight Cowboy not being there really pisses me off. I'm gonna take about 2 seconds to anti-haul this. Beauty blender. Bio Pure. Do we need yet another beauty blender? No. I get that they're trying to do something more eco-friendly, but if you're gonna do something eco-friendly, like, I don't know, maybe change up your packaging from your standard beauty blenders that are all encased in plastic. I don't know, just throwing my 2 cents in. Like, if you really care that much about the environment, then take a look at the packaging you're using. Maybe start there and then create a biodegradable or whatever bio beauty sponge. All right, let's talk hair care. So Nick Jonas's wife, I was gonna say girlfriend, wife. What is her name? Oh, Priyanka Chopra, that's her. Homegirl released a hair care line that's available at Target. I'm all for creating affordable, accessible products, but I really don't mind celebrity releases, but Homegirl pisses me off. I just don't like her politics and the way she contradicts herself all the time. But I love when people I love when she gets called out in public. It just, I don't know, it warms my heart. Does it make sense that she's releasing a hair care brand? I don't know. I also don't know if she has that wide of a fan base to go out to the store to buy it. At least not in the US. Like, she was also not in my 2021 like beauty bingo card. I was not expecting her to release something. There's been a few very colorful palettes that I want to anti-haul, and I know I like my color, but I like my color to not cost like over 60 bucks, because there's some really great affordable colorful eyeshadow palettes. I feel like you shouldn't spend that much money on them. So we have Byredo, who got into makeup and is now doing makeup. So they released a palette. It kind of looks like a mess. There's a lot of shimmers. It's all jumbled up. Price tag's also not my thing. So I'm gonna anti-haul this. When I first saw this promotional image, I actually thought it belonged to like Makeup Revolution. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But if a Makeup Revolution released something like that, it's gonna be a lot more affordable. So I would kind of justify it a little bit, but yeah, no. Another one that made me just go no is the brand new Natasha Denona palette that has packaging that looks like clowns. And here's a random fact about me. I freaking hate clowns. Clowns scare me. I do not like clowns at all. I would never willingly go to not museum. I would go to a museum. I would not go to a circus because I know there's going to be clowns. Yes, they just scare the shit out of me. I hate clowns so much. Random story, I'll make it short. When I was studying abroad in Paris, there was one time I was walking back to my apartment and there was a clown in the metro, and homeboy almost had the same route as me. I knew he wasn't following me. Well, I hope he wasn't, but He had a very similar route, and the fact that we had a similar route was freaking me out. It was freaking me out. I actually had to walk into like a store, wait there a little bit, and I mean, he wasn't really going after me, but he just kind of went on to wherever he was going, and yeah, it scared the shit out of me. I never want to be in that situation again. I fucking hate clowns. Okay, apart from that, yeah, apart from the weird clown packaging that just makes my skin crawl, Natasha Denona is too expensive. I'm never going to I'm never going to go out of my way to buy Natasha Denona. I don't know, I just feel like it's not worth it. I've heard great things about it, but I just can't get myself to spend that much money on a palette. I just can't. And the color story here is not the worst. I don't understand why there's two very similar orange shades in the palette. I'm getting to the point, maybe it's because I'm getting old. I just don't like eyeshadow palettes that have colors jumbled around too much. I feel like if they just keep it simple, stupid, it's better for me. Another thing, I feel like this anti-haul is things that I never saw in my 2021 beauty bingo card. So Hipdot released a collaboration with Peeps. Yes, the Peeps, the little marshmallow things that you get for like Easter. Yes, we have a palette based on Peeps. Theme-wise, I'm not mad at it. I really didn't see that coming, but I'm not mad at it. The colors, I mean, they make sense for Peeps. I would have loved to have seen, instead of a shimmery yellow, I would have loved to see a matte yellow instead. But yeah, I'm not mad at it. I just personally would not buy it. Another collaboration that I did not see at all. But this kind of reminds me of the video that I did where I shared the collaborations that I would like to see. And I did mention IKEA. And at the moment, I thought it was kind of like a weird, far-fetched idea. But then Blockbuster released a palette in collaboration with Hot Topic. So now that has me thinking, my IKEA idea, it's not that far-fetched. Like, it makes a little more sense at Blockbuster. I mean, I'm very nostalgic. I used to love Blockbuster. I used to go there not every single Friday, but some Fridays. Like, me and my homegirls would go there. We would rent out a DVD. Most of the time it was just something, you know, something cheesy and romantic and teen friendly. I mean, I used to be a Blockbuster girl. I used to rent out movies and all that stuff. So color palette, not mad at it. It makes sense for the theme. You have that Blockbuster blue. You have the yellow. I mean, the yellow and the blue just looks like IKEA color, so it makes me happy. And the names are also quite fitting for this collab. So you have a shade called New Releases, Adventure, Classics, Drama, Family, Sci-Fi, Television. Like, it makes sense. Like, this is a themed palette done right. The color story is not the best, but it fits the theme. The reason why I'm anti-hauling this is because to me, and this is just judging a book by its cover, I feel like this is going to be the chalkiest matte formula ever. It just looks like play makeup. I personally would not buy it, but it does make me hopeful that we'll get some new and unexpected collabs throughout the year. So that makes me excited. Shall I throw some Colourpop in here? I feel like I should. I haven't mentioned Colourpop yet, but they released a Bambi collection that, first of all, looks freaking adorable. I loved Bambi as a child, even though it traumatized me a little bit, but I loved Bambi and I loved the freaking skunk. I forgot the skunk's name, but the skunk, I just formed a very strong emotional attachment to the skunk. I mean, she was adorable, like pretty flower. I freaking love the skunk so much. The collection is adorable. I don't hate it. The palettes look nice. The packaging I love. It just looks freaking adorable. I love the shade of green in the lip glosses. The packaging's beautiful. Like, I haven't been this attracted to the packaging in a while. Well, since this, it hasn't been that long, but yeah, I'm gonna anti-haul it because, first of all, I don't need this. And second of all, the more monochromatic palette thing, it just reminds me too much of the Animal Crossing that I just recently purchased and reviewed. So I don't need it. That's why I'm anti-hauling it. But dang, Bambi's adorable. I love that movie. So sad, but I love it. Let's do quick anti-haul shoutouts. So we have Katie Jane Hughes and Spectrum released a brush collection. It retails for $235. That's enough of a reason to be like, no. They look nice. I love the khaki green handles, but the price tag's a little too high for me. And yeah, it's too much. We also have the Nabla Vicious mascara that has like a panther handle. I don't know. I like keeping my mascara handles very plain and simple. Why a panther or a cat? I don't even know. It just looks a little weird to me. Kind of reminds me of like a cheap cologne packaging. Kind of like the one from Anchorman. The panther one that Paul Rudd likes. Reminds me of that. And then we have the Bite Beauty eyeliner, the liquid eyeliner. I feel like Bite Beauty should have just stuck to their lip products. I used to love their lip products, the multi-sticks, all of the original products that they launched, and then they went a super different direction. And honestly, I have not purchased anything from them since they've rebranded. They just kind of lost my interest. All right, that's it for this video. What will you guys be anti-hauling? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts about the stuff that I mentioned and the stuff that I didn't mention. So make sure to share them. If you're brand new to my channel, make sure to subscribe to keep up with my videos. And I will be seeing you guys very, very soon in my next video. All right, bye.